Looking at Ecclesiastes, we read that life is meaningless. The writer of Ecclesiastes talks about having all the wealth in the world, trying everything he possibly could, food, drink, women, everything, and says life is meaningless. And you think, wait a minute, I thought the Bible was divinely inspired. Why would there be a book in the Bible that says life is meaningless? We know full well that life is full of the riches of Christ. The book of Ecclesiastes is basically looking at life under the sun. In other words, looking at life from a strictly natural standpoint, trying to figure things out. Why is there COVID? Why are there race riots? Is anybody in charge? Some people that do bad things live long. Some people that do good things don't live long. It just doesn't make a lot of sense. What he's saying is all the attempts at human ways of doing things, wisdom, trying to find pleasure, it's just, there's nothing new under the sun. And life is basically just meaningless. It's like a vapor. It just goes. It comes and goes. But we know from all of Scripture that that is not true. And you're saying, what do you mean it's not true? It's in the Bible. It's true of a man expressing his view when God's not in the picture. It's our natural way of looking at things. And right now, we look around and all of us can throw our hands up in the air and say, is anybody in charge? Is anybody in charge? And we know that there is somebody in charge. We simply don't know life under the sun, how things are going to play out in the long haul. We don't know. Many people that are a lot younger than I am, many years from now, will look back and say, you remember that COVID thing? What was it called? COVID? What was that? There's a number. And then they'll look back and they'll see how everything played out, particularly the Christian. If you're not a believer, meaningless, meaningless. Nobody in charge. Life doesn't make any sense. As believers, all of this makes sense. It just doesn't make sense to us, at least not now. Let's wait and find out, and we'll see what God has for us in the midst of this difficult time. Hope to see you tomorrow.